Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is ImTheStupidKid here coming back for another video. And today I'm going to do a long overdue video of review on my CyberPowerPc. It's a GUA 4200B model. It has a Gigabyte ultra durable motherboard, an AMD FX 6300, and a Corsair 180mm liquid cooler that I installed myself so I could overclock it. And it has 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM, and it has an NVIDIA GTX 960 2GB. Now let me get this out of the way real quick. Little quick disclaimer: nobody paid me for this, and I paid for the computer myself. And I bought it like 6 months ago, and I use it just about every day. And I'm gonna tell you when I got it. There was no damage to the box whatsoever. The box was in pristine condition. So whenever I unboxed it, I had to take off the top panel and get the foam bags out of it, so I guess nothing would break when shipping, which is really good, I suppose. And then I unboxed the mouse and keyboard, and let's just say the keyboard is pretty much it's a membrane keyboard, but no surprises there. But it's free, but it's garbage. It's super squishy, not very tactile, like tactile feeling. It didn't really have any feeling at all. It's just garbage, really. So I just put out my old keyboard, and it was an old Dell keyboard that I ended up using. But on the other hand, the mouse, it was actually a pretty good mouse. I used it for 3 or 4 months before I got the Razer. And then it has good ergonomics, but it feels really light. It was really light, and it has 7 programmable buttons that you could use. But it only had a 4000 DPI sensor, so it's good enough for free. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Now let's get to the computer and what it looks like. It is I believe it's a Phantom 2 case, and it's like black, and it's got like a green V in it, and it has a door that opens up so you can see the DVD tray, which is cool, I guess. I don't know. Okay, now let me get to the experience of what I've had for it. Like I've said, I've used the computer every day for 6 months now, 6 or 7 months. But it is pretty fast and snappy, and it needs to do what I need to do, and I know it's not the best out there. So, it's, pretty good. And it's able to play the games I play at 1080p, 60 frames per second on high settings. But now whenever I record my gameplay, I use fraps. Whenever I do record it, it drops about 15 frames, so I'll get, let's say, 1080p, 45 frames per second, which is decent. Is very playable with that.
Halfway there.
If you ask me, that's very good, I guess. And it's able to edit my videos in Sony Vegas. Is what I edit and render. I'm starting to, get more into editing now than I was. Starting to get a little bit better at it, so I'm figuring it out more and more. But it takes a pretty long time to render out a video at 1080p 60 frames per second. Let's say for a 5-minute video, it will take anywhere from 40 minutes to 50 minutes for that. But I'm not blaming the computer. I'm blaming the old and outdated AMD FX 6300 processor. And here comes the bad stuff. The bad stuff that I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna tell you why. It tends to freeze. It tends to freeze a lot. And I know it doesn't have any viruses because I've checked and I don't download anything. That's just what I just don't download anything because I pay. I paid for everything. I paid for Sony Vegas. I paid for fraps.
We have lost objective.
So I know there's no viruses there. And I've checked it because I used Norton. I have Norton. But when I first got it, I was super pissed about it because it's been doing it ever since I got the Dagon machine. Right? And I know it's not because of dust, because I get the canned air after it every 2 months. And I know it's clean in there. But I may have a suspicion of what's causing it, because I have it sitting on my carpet. And my carpet's really tall and thick. So I think it may be starving, this power supply may be starving for air. Which makes pretty good sense. So I've seen people talk about that a lot of times. So I'm going to get a board and set it on top of that and see if that helps it. So would I recommend CyberPowerPc. Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because I got this for steal. I think it was on sale for like $700, and normally whenever it was like, it normally went for like 900, so I got it for 600, or no, 700. So I mean, it was a pretty good machine for that price, I imagine. And I'm gonna make an updated video whenever I do get the board, to put it under there and see if that is actually what caused the problem with it. And I've never had any serious problems with it. It just freezes like once or twice a day. I mean, that's not normal. Sometimes it freezes multiple times. Like if I'm playing Skyrim with mods, oh my god, it just crashes every time. And I know it doesn't overheat because I've checked, like I said, I've checked that with programs. Well, alright guys, I'm going to call this a video, and I do appreciate y'all if y'all, sticking around and listening to me talk about it for a little while. I hope y'all have a good day, good night, whatever time you are listening to this, and please leave a like, comment, or dislike, and please subscribe to me. It really helps me out, guys. Alright guys, I'm out.